Alright guys, so if you've been paying attention, the other day I posted a video basically giving my amateur analysis of Ben Askren versus Jake Paul. I just made some prediction and went over some training footage. But today, which is Wednesday, there was like an open workout, kind of like how the UFC does, except this is like a lot more low key. It looks like everything was videotaped on a fucking Game Boy Advance. Like it wasn't very like high profile, even, you know, some low views on all of these, nothing necessarily blowing out of the water. But the surprising part is Ben Askren looks pretty fucking good for Ben Askren. Now you can see some of these fucking like titles. This says Ben Askren chipped everyone. I don't think he, like, because he looks shitty in his sparring footage and his training footage. And no, I don't think he was tricking anybody. I've seen the dude fight. His striking, it really wasn't that good. It's still not very good, but it's just so many miles above what it once was. So I'm going to play this video here. And I'm just going to talk over it because I've already seen it. But I'm going to let you guys see for yourself, you know, how much better he's actually gotten. Comparatively to the most recent footage we've seen of him, where he just looks like a super awkward and unathletic guy. Let's get past this. So they're just sitting here talking. I'm not listening to this. I don't know what he's saying. I know he makes a fuckload of jokes about like throwing knees and stuff and takedowns. It's at 1080 already. But man, he looks pretty good. And he like turns it up a bit around like the 5-minute mark from what I've seen. But like this is just way better. Like he's hopping around. His head is like on the center line. He doesn't move it much. But man, this is like an 11-minute video of him hitting pads, which is fairly fatiguing, and the dude never takes a breath. And it's like, man, you can look composed and look like you're not out of breath, but there's a part where he's just talking, and there's no, he just like says words like he's just sitting there chilling, even though he's doing a fairly fatiguing activity. And I don't know, this was just pretty impressive, and it impressed everybody. Like, we're looking at this, if we go down to the comment section, and almost everybody is on the same page. Like, super impressed by Ben Askren. It's like, you know, I thought he was going to win the fight with his extremely below average striking for MMA or boxing. Just off of his grittiness, his will to win, and his competitive nature. But now, I mean, this almost solidifies it. Obviously, I don't know that he's going to... We've got overt flow here. I'm pretty sure this dude did like a celebrity boxing match back in the day. He's like a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. I think that's the guy. I could be wrong. With these new skills, he's about to come back and win the UFC title. Obviously, a troll comment. And there's just, rip Jake Paul. If you can't beat Ben Askren, you're not beating any other MMA fighter, boy. Almost true. Do it up for us, Ben, the people. Nobody likes Jake Paul. It's funny because whenever I first saw this footage, I was reading the comment section. This was on Instagram, and it was like everyone was riffing him. They're like, you look stiff, slow, his head's not off the center line. The same footage, but then you go to YouTube, and it's just fucking literally a complete 180. Like, everyone is supporting him. At least he isn't telegraphing his punches, but he needs to raise his hands a little more. Looking better, though. That is like a great synopsis and summary of the video. He just looks better than everyone expected. He's not great, like some of these titles and comments will make you think, but he sure shit looks a lot better. And here's an interesting comment. Head and heart of a champion. Focuses on a task and excels. In 12 weeks, suddenly he can box. Very impressive. This is like a supreme comment, just jumping the gun. What did the reply say? Ben Askren learns damn fast, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, he's a high-level athlete. And he says, well, he can hit pads. We've yet to see how good he is in sparring. There it is. A fucking reasonable individual. This dude jumped a gun. This dude puts him back into place. It's like, yeah, you can hit pads. Cool. Like me, whenever I was doing sparring at the gym, I would actually do fairly well, and I would have a lot of fun. I was not, you know, I'm more, you know, I do a lot of jiu-jitsu and wrestling. But I would have a lot of fun just sparring the guys, and I felt like I was actually fairly decent at it. But I never hit pads. Like, all I did was spar. I did no technique work, really. I guess I just have a little bit of athleticism. So I did fairly well. but I sucked at hitting pads. I used to watch these pad videos would like pop up if I like follow UFC stuff. Like, damn, how do they, like, synchronize and, like, know what combinations to throw, like, and sync it with the pad work? Like, how do they know what the trainers are going to do? And then I learned, like, they hit an arm a specific way, and that kind of signifies which combination they're going to do and whatnot, and then, like, hand gestures. And I sucked at it. I didn't do a lot of it. Like, I maybe done it a couple times. I wasn't very competent at hitting pads, but I was pretty good at sparring. And there are a lot of people who are the exact opposite. Like, they absolutely look like a fucking champ, look like Floyd Mayweather on the fucking pads, but then throw punches like CM Punk in the middle of a fight. And that's what makes, like, people like Conor McGregor and whatnot so impressive, where they can just translate the genuine skill almost to perfection during a fight. Because there are a lot of people who are just downright amazing in the training room and have legitimate skill. It just doesn't perfectly translate to an actual fight because you have nerves, you can't think clearly. And obviously, if you're in training, there are no nerves. You're not thinking about losing or winning. You're just thinking about the task at hand, which is just throwing punches. And you can literally think and do anything. Now, Jake Paul was also at this fucking open workout. And let's look this up real quick. And he did the most goofball fucking workout I've ever seen in my entire life. So let's see what we got here. I mean, what in the fuck is this? Like, fucking partner yoga type shit. This has got to be a troll. This is so weird, man. And this is the entire thing. In a second, they fucking essentially get butt-ass naked. And this is like fucking 5 minutes worth of fucking stretching. What is happening? What is he doing, man? I'm waiting for him to get fucking oiled up and start doing this. What could taking the shirt off possibly do? Stretch you more? No. What is happening? This is like choreographed as well, like synchronized. Like, you cannot just do this. Like, if he just wanted to make this a joke, he'd be like, hey, let's do something weird, like right before they go on. They would not know to do this. So this is like some shit that they've actually fucking practiced. My man is like meditating and whatnot. He's not even doing anything. The dude on bottom's doing all the fucking work. Seeing if, I wonder if he's gonna hit pads. What's he doing, jump rope? Do you think people came to the open workout to watch you fucking jump rope in like a fucking back-end closet of a hotel? Oh, he fucked up. He was pretty good at jump rope though. I've been trying to get good, like I said in my video. He keeps fucking up. So, like, no pad work. He's doing a little bit of fucking weird shadow boxing. Doing a weird interview. Man, it just seems like one guy's taking this seriously and the other guy isn't. Let's read some comments. I fast forwarded as soon as the video started on accident, right to him in the air Superman style on bro legs. I'm just gonna dip. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. DMX, real censored move in silence. You know what that means? That means Jake runs up in a room with cheerleaders in front of Askren's wife. Moral: Jake isn't a rough rider. I don't even know why I read that. That was fucking dumb. Open workout, dude just sucked off his trainer while in there for 10 minutes. Ha ha. That's funny. This is just, I mean, no one likes this dude. Damn. Oh, I was going to dislike it, but I'm not signed in. Just massive fucking down votes on this. It's not even an open workout. It's just him literally doing fucking partner yoga and butt-ass naked with his teammate of some sort or some hired hand. And then just fucking jump roping. How's that a workout? But then you compare it with fucking Ben Askren, someone who's actually taken this extremely seriously. Please pass. Fucking ad. And my man is fucking tearing up some pads. Straight up tearing up some pads. I mean, and doesn't get exhausted. And from reading the comments on Instagram, I think Jake Paul was going to fucking die jump roping. Like, his fucking gas tank is so bad. And this is funny. He's doing like fucking foot sweeps and takedowns and whatnot. So yeah, this just, I don't know, man. It just makes me think Ben Askren's going to win anymore. Now, I don't think there's any clear-cut winner of this. Like, honestly, if Jake wins, I wouldn't be too surprised. But, you know, yesterday I thought Ben Askren was going to win. Now I think he's going to win even more. So, who knows? But it's fun to keep up with. That's going to be this Saturday, I think. So I'm literally going to have fucking the UFC card on this screen and then the boxing match on this screen. Even though the boxing match probably isn't going to happen until like fucking 3 a.m. Because I don't know why. It seems like every boxing card they put on like fucking phantom fights. Like fights that were not originally scheduled. But they're like, hey, let's get some more fights on. Like I remember, I think it was on like the Tyson Fury Wilder card. Where they just put and televised a fight that was never fucking scheduled. And I'm like, okay, you do that and waste 36 more minutes of my time? Good shit.